And welcome back to Ragebrew's Ranting again. Viral stupidity. We know there's a pandemic. We know the measures necessary to curb it. And yet, so many people are equating wearing a mask in public places to authoritarian regimes trying to steal my freedom. Well, no, not really. It's a simple matter of wear this thin piece of cloth over your face while you're out and about. That's it. That is all that we are asking you to do. And yet, so many people don't because they think this is some great insult to their rights as an American to do as they please. Well, you're an American, which means you live in America, which is a nation full of other people, not just you. No man is an isle. And, well, you're trying to act like you don't need other people in your existence. That somehow you have the magical capability to do it all on your own and not require any other form of assistance. How wrong you are. And we see on various graphs the upsurge in pandemic outbreaks across the nation after months of this whole quarantine bullshit. So many people said, nah, I ain't gonna do that. And, well, they keep causing more outbreaks to occur and more people to suffer and to die. Where in the Bill of Rights does it say you have the right to say fuck everyone else? I don't want to do anything for anyone but myself. It's a system of fucking selfishness and greed where your comfort is more important than other people's lives. What the fuck, man? It's just a mask. You can get a really cool looking one. I've got a pretty one. It's black with copper polka dots. I like that thing. I think it looks neat. But oh well, it makes it harder to breathe. You don't need a fucking N95 respirator mask. You literally just need something that keeps the moisture from expelling out of your lungs at other people. A simple bandana will suffice. It's not the most ideal, but it's better than nothing. And yet these people want to do nothing to help others, to try and get the nation back out of this perpetual state of pandemic isolation and continuing increases. How many people need to die for you to start giving a fuck about others? No? Does it have to directly affect you? No, this is a little multi-tool. Something to just fiddle with my hands. But no, it's an honest question. How many people need to die for you to give a fuck? How many Americans need to die before you give a shit? Does it have to directly affect you? Does it have to come into your home and your family? Will that make you give a fuck? Will that make you change your tune to, I can do what I want to, wear the fucking mask? Because it hasn't affected me. None of my family have been affected by it. But I was quarantined during the entirety of the quarantine phase. It wasn't until, the protests that I said, you know what, I'm willing to risk it. And so is everyone else down there. So I'm not putting anyone else in harm's way because we are all putting ourselves in harm's way, knowing full well what we're getting in for. But you going to the grocery store without your mask is putting total strangers in harm's way because, you breathed on the produce section. That's all it takes. All you got to do is exhale some moisture in the general direction of something that someone's going to put in their mouth, and wham bam, that shit's now covered in corona. So wear the fucking mask. It's not hard. It's not impeding your right. It's not some fucking crazy wackadoo scheme to, enforce Sharia law. First it's going to be the little mask, and then you're going to have to wear the full fucking face thing. And no, you fucking idiot. It's a goddamn countermeasure to a plague, to a disease that is killing people. But you don't want to see that. You don't want to realize the gravity of the situation and do anything about it because it mildly inconveniences you. Oh, I can't breathe with this mask on. Sure you can. You're just too fucking lazy to do it. Oh, back when I was working construction, I wore a fucking N95 respirator mask, little Miss Piggy, with the little air vent flow in the front. Wore that every goddamn day. Even when I felt like I didn't have to. I am in a large open basement. We've got good airflow going through here. I'm still going to wear the fucking mask. Because, hey, guess what? I've got to use compressed air to hammer these nails in, and there might be some mold sitting up on a... damn it, can't remember the exact name of it. Been a while. But there might be some mold just lurking around a corner that's gone undisturbed, and all of a sudden that blast of air will shoot into the fucking air, and I'll inhale it, and all of a sudden I've got mold in my lungs. That doesn't sound very fun. That sounds like a good way to die. Not a good way to die. Actually, a very unpleasant way to die. So wear your mask, man. It's not hard. Why are you so fucking sensitive? Why are you such a goddamn snowflake? Now, there are some people who have legitimate concerns when it comes to wearing a mask. I've got a respiratory disorder that means I can barely breathe as it stands, and having a mask on just makes that even worse. Well, to them I say, stay the fuck at home. I know it's boring as fuck, but stay the fuck at home. You don't need to go out. You can get damn near everything you could possibly need delivered directly to your home nowadays. Fuck's sake, most businesses have started doing, delivery or curbside pickup. Do that. If you can't wear the mask, stay the fuck at home. It is quite literally in your best interest to stay the fuck at home if you can't wear a mask. And, do something around the house. Start socializing online. Go on some fucking VR tours of pretty places. There's a ton of things you can do at home, but you don't want to. What's so bad about your house that you just got to get out of there, man? Why not make your home a nice place to stay? You've got the time. No? How many people have been laid off, fired because can't work? We don't need you anymore, so we're letting you go. And here's your fucking $1,200 Trump bucks to sustain you through this bullshit. Far too many. And, well, I consider it a mixed blessing because a lot of people, now that they don't have to do the 9-to-5 toil every fucking day that deadens their mind and gets them to be compliant little people, are starting to see the bullshit of the situation they're in and getting mad about it instead of just dealing with it. Because, it's a great way to deal with something is to change the problem instead of just sitting there and tolerating it and going, well, it'll get better one day. Because I hear people talking about, we just need to wait for some miracle child to come along and fix all our problems for us. That's boomer as fuck. Why are you hoping someone will solve the problem for you instead of solving the problem yourself? No. I would absolutely love to go out and see my friends and my family, see how they're doing, get in touch with them, but I don't. I stay at home. Outside of, my time down at the shop because, well, thank you, Minnie. I prefer something a little bit more dignified than cute, but I can do cute too. That works. But wear your fucking mask. Comply with the quarantine order. Fucking act like this is a fucking plague. because it is a fucking plague. And with that, this has been Ragebrew's ranting again. Black lives still matter. Wear your fucking mask. Automate the means of production. Go forth and conquer. Until next time.